Well, hello, good friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It is the end of the day. It's been a long day. I'm actually at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, and I'll be back home tomorrow. This is one of those days that I miss being at home. Well, I always miss being at home. I love being at home. I love my home. Um, I miss being there at my fireside pit. Every day I try to get down there and reflect on the day because every day is precious. I'm hearing that there's another shooting in Tulsa, I think at a medical center. We go from grocery store to a church to a school, a medical center. Are we trying to make sure we cross off all of the locations that so we all fear being anywhere? Life is precious. And today was one of those days that I found out Marion Barber passed. And we've all known that Marion Barber was having a bunch of issues and things since football. Football is a beast. But I'll come back to that. We do have some interesting news out here for the Washington Commanders. Away! Congress basically says, Dan Snyder, you and Roger Goodell have some splaining to do. And come June 22nd, they'd like you to come over to Capitol Hill and have a conversation with them. And apparently, the NFL has turned over 460,000. Let me say that again. 460,000 different communications and stuff to Congress to go over. And they still like to talk to them. Now, this is where it gets to be interesting because, Dan Snyder's trying to get himself a new stadium. They basically they didn't actually put any money down. This is the key thing. They didn't actually put any money down. Basically, they signed some papers with the option for them to buy it. Personally, I think that that's actually the spot. It's not that great a spot for it. Not unless they decide they're going to take the Metro down 95 all the way over there, which that's a good chunk of money that they'd be looking for the Metro system to do. I guess they could do light rail, but if you've ever had to go from DC to Woodbridge during rush hour, I'm going to tell you, one time there was a truck accident, had pesticides in it, pesticide waste that caught on fire right by the Lorton interchange. You knew you were in trouble when they brought flatbed trucks and they put porta-johns on the side of the road. I shit you not. I didn't shit in the porta-john, but I shit you not. It was so bad that it was sunny out. And then a rainstorm came through. And then the sun came back out. And I had moved 8 feet. I sat there for 7 hours, just like everybody else. When you're going to put a football stadium right there, good luck with that. Anyway, Congress wants to talk to Roger Goodell and Dan Snyder. Good luck with that. Other news. The Dallas Cowboys, they moving on up to the top, to the deluxe apartment in the sky. Okay. They're moving up in the cap room. Okay. We now have the money for Lyle Collins. There is no more need to speak about Lyle Collins anymore and the Dallas Cowboys, because right where we sit right now, at this moment, Catboy, we sit here at $22,490,000, $490,088 and no cents. And where does that stand in the NFL cap race? Well, the Cleveland Browns, surprisingly, even with um, Baker Mayfield, have $40.96 million. Damn. Number two, way down, is the Panthers at 25.063 million. Third is the Raiders. Now, how the hell did the Raiders sign Devontae Adams and they still got more money than we do? Sitting here at 22.529. And in fourth place, it's the Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys at 22.490088? We moved all the way up to fourth place. So, Catboy, Stephen Jones, you done it. You are winning in the cap race. So, now that you got all that money, what you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do? What you gonna do with all that money? Because now there's some teams out there that are, letting go a few players. There's a few players out there that might be able to help us. Like Anthony Barr and maybe T.Y. Hilton, Deion Jones, Atlanta. If he gets cut, you got some cash. You don't want it to burn a hole in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a rough day in Cowboys land. Finding out Marion Barber, damn. Something about Marion Barber? What you always notice about Marion Barber was he looked so happy about being out on the field. He always had a smile on his face. He was always like he was enjoying himself, that he was living life to the fullest. And he played with reckless abandon. Let's be clear here. Let's be clear. As much as I love football, and we know I love football, I talk about football every single day. You have to put as one of the causes of his death, one of the mitigating factors, has to be football. You can't play football the way he did, literally sacrificing your body, literally leading head first, looking for the contact, looking to not get punished, but to punish others. Who would have thought when he finished football that he only had 10 more years to his life? Sad, man. And the worst part about it is, it's not only that he's 38 years old and going out now. What were those 10 years like after football? Yeah. So many people get mad about how much money a football player makes. To get to the level that these people do, and I'm going to say people because we don't think of them as people. We don't think about them hurting. We don't think about them in pain. We don't think about them suffering. You only see the glory. That glory costs a whole hell of a lot, y'all. A whole hell of a lot. Well, tomorrow, the Cowboys will be on the field again. Today was a closed practice. Tomorrow we'll get some tad bits and things from practice about who's looking good and who's doing what and who was starting over who. The sad thing is no matter what, football and life continues to roll on. No matter what, it continues to go. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I appreciate all of you guys watching and listening to me. I hope you all have a great night, and God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. And make sure you tell somebody you love them tonight, because life is precious. And if the last couple of years hasn't taught you that, well, I guess I just can't help you. Peace.